We're getting ready and excited to prepare for New Orleans on Monday night. It's going to be important that our crowd helps us out loud. They've got a fast break offense. He does a lot of things at the line of scrimmage, and so hopefully we'll start tailgating early because the game's at 6 this week. So we gotta get going here and get ready to get U.S. Bank Stadium rocking. Questions? He's awful good. He's really good. Extremely accurate. I think one of the things that he's got an unbelievable arm too. But one of the things that sets him apart, I think, is he's so quick getting rid of the football, knowing where to go with to the different spots. He really is, Hall of Fame kind of quarterback. Obviously one of the best in the NFL and one of the best that's ever played. Well, I talked to the team about a lot of things, but I'm not going to discuss them here. Yeah, if he doesn't pull the ball down, you know, if you don't make him pull the ball down, he's going to get it out and he's not going to get sacked. We're in our base defense. We'll have 3 rookies. Oh, you said base defense. I was trying to figure that out. Um, so the question was about the NFL or talent? Uh, I think it's both. I think obviously, except for Brees, and Terrence Newman, the NFL is getting younger most of the time, and but I do believe our scouts did a nice job with the guys in the draft and the guys that we brought in. Well, he is really hard to fool. I mean, he's seen so many different things. He's a great competitor. Part of it is just doing what we do, and will we change up some? Sure. And so will they. They try to keep you off balance. We'll try to keep them off balance, and we'll go to work. Yeah, they've got a lot of new guys. You know, but they are talented. They've got, I think I counted 5 or 6 of the first rounders with their group, and so you never, that's the unknown about a first game. You never know really, especially when they've. And I have seen some change from last year to this year in the preseason on some of the things they're doing defensively. Um, so yeah, it can present a problem. Same impression as now. Really good corner, good cover skills, gets in and out of the breaks, good hands. This year, well, we had Chad before, and I figured, to get the best 3 on the field, that was the best way to go. And this year, Kendricks played so well a year ago. He's so comfortable doing that position, and I had talked to him a little bit. He didn't really want to move, and I didn't really want to move him. I still do. Well, he's really knowledgeable. And I mean, maybe some of the things I know more now are, personal things that are going on, things he likes to do outside of football and, um, that stuff. I mean, as far as football wise, um, most of the time our conversations are about football. And, a lot of times he asks what I see and, I ask him about, well, what did he see there or whatever, and be alert for this or that. He's just more comfortable in everything he does. You know, he's. I think the guys really respect him because he's a playmaker. He plays real hard. He's a tough kid. And then, as far as the leadership part, I think Eric to me is who he is. He's going to lead by example. He makes the calls. He gets the calls out, and he takes accountability for his actions. Is he what? He's the same. He's the same as in during practice. He's focused, intense. He's always been an intense guy. Um, but he understands, and if he makes a mistake, he owns up to it. Well, it is a little bit, yeah. I mean, the way the NFL is evolving into more of a spread offense kind of a thing. Yeah, I would say that's true. You have to have linebackers that can cover nowadays, I believe, just because of the way the league is. Yeah, I think so. The things I've seen, he's explosive to the hole, good vision, carries his pads forward. I think that he can be a good physical runner. Well, that's pretty much what he's done. He stays quiet. He's a positive, confident person, and but um, he likes to go around and high five the offensive linemen and the rest of the offensive players. So he's got a little energy that way. But he's been quiet like he said he was going to be. He's been detailed about his work. So pretty much what he said. That's what he's done. Yeah, that a lot of times that depends on the game. A lot of times, it's like I expect Everson to be a playmaker all the time, but if they're putting two or three guys on him, then things happen. So it's the same thing with Barr. But yeah, I think he's going to have a good year. He's worked really hard this offseason. He's improved on a lot of things that he needed to improve on, and but each game is going to be different. Based on what other teams decide they want to do, and then we have to attack in other ways. Yeah, well, they do have different skill sets. That's true. Um, but their offense hasn't changed in a number of years. So they're going to run their offense, and when whether it's Kamara or 22, they're in there and they're behind the center. Then that's what they're going to do. That part I don't think is going to change much. They'll use each guy a little differently, like they always do. And they do have a little bit different skill set than all of them, all three of them. But that's offensively, um, you know, they've been really good in offense, for a long, long time. So I wouldn't expect them to go to the wishbone.